my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose? And why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jack, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts in Nico. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jack? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Ow! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go. Misty Island.
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Karl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it, if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer? You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
Welcome to Old School Fridays. This is a new series I've wanted to do for a while, where I play old school classic games like this one right here. This was basically my childhood right here, you know, on the PS2, PS3, all of that. Oh man, it feels so nice to come back to this. Yeah, it feels so nice to come back to this. Now this game is called Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy. This is the first installment of the series, and I have played this specific one I don't even know how many times. And this is basically like, I would basically call it like an adventure platformer. Combat is in the game, as you saw, but it's not really the main focus of the game. The main focus of the game is just platforming and using the world around you, basically. Yeah, okay, save. Alright. So, I've had this game since PS2, PS3, and emulated through PS3 on PS4. What the fuck? This game has been with me my entire life. I finally, you know, get to play it again. It's so nice and refreshing to come back to a game like this. There will be other games like this. I don't want to promise anything, but I really do want to do a whole classic series. And I'll let her finish.
Which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them.
So yeah, this game is like kind of puzzly, kind of not. You guys will see. This is definitely going to be a weekly thing. I'm not going to be posting this every day. But when you guys do see it, make sure to check it out. Make sure to visit a part of my childhood, which I wish I could always go back to.
The precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling Blue Eco through your body.
But yeah, this man. Wow.
That's a Blue Eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of Blue Eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Oh man. Wow. Okay, the controls are a bit weird. They are inverted. I will have to change that later on, but let's keep it how it is. I like it. It's kind of refreshing.
The Blue Eco caused the door to open. With Blue
As you can
Eco,
see,
you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
as you can see.
Those little green
Okay,
balls of
dang,
energy
I can't even
are
talk.
a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos or one big green one to increase your health.
I don't even know what I was gonna say anymore, but I got a big ass smile on my face right now, yo.
Once, then jump again in the
This
air
shit.
to reach even
Wow.
higher ledges.
Yeah, there is double jump in this game, obviously, so yeah. Before we get out of here, I do want to show y'all a enemy that you're not very gonna see a lot in this game. It is an instant death, but it's a pretty cool enemy. What I used to do is basically, I used to like, go back and forth with this creature. As you can see, that's the I forgot what it's called, but it's like one of the one-shot enemies in the game. There are multiple one-shot enemies, but yeah, that's what it looks like. It will one-shot you, and it will return you back to the latest checkpoint.
Found all of the power cells on the island. Come back to the wharf gate so I can bring you back to the lab. Hurry up.
I believe I got everything from this place. I don't know.
Good training, boys. But that's nothing compared to the challenges that lie ahead.
Then no problem. We got the moves, eh, Jack? We'd love to stay and chat, Big Green, but we're, itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring, why don't you make yourself useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Alright, well, you can obviously tell that our main character, Jack, is a mute, and I never understood why they did that. I guess it just didn't have enough voice actors or whatever, or they just wanted our character to be a mute. But let's talk to Kira.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grav Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
You don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Alright, I believe there's nothing else here for us in this specific area. Sandover Village, man. Alright, first things first, let's find all of the Firefly,
Did you
or
see the size of the
yeah.
bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think
The
we
lurker
can tackle
shark.
a creature that dag nasty.
That's what it was called. That shark thing I showed y'all? Yeah, it's called Lurker Shark. But first, let's get all the Fireflies, I think it's called.
It looks like scout flies are always
Oh,
in
scout
red
flies.
boxes.
Scout Flies. Okay. I remember most of them. Not all of them. Let me not glow over here, but I know most of the locations of every single Scout Fly. Like, you can also hear them too. They're not very hidden. I mean, they are kind of hidden, but they do have an audio cue whenever you get near them. And the only way to actually open these is to do that attack. I don't know what the fuck you would call that. Right. Let's also collect all the precursor orbs. Do I want to go here yet? Nah. Let's turn back. Let's open up the pipeline that Kira was talking about, which is all the way over here. And only that, let's actually talk to the villagers so we can get the quest started.
Well, hello there, my dear boy.
caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
90 bones for a power cell is crazy. Obviously, we don't have enough. We only got 50. So let's also talk to the mayor.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
All right. Well, okay. We will not be giving any of these motherfuckers anything yet, even when we reach 98. There should be one other villager. Oh, he's all the way over here. Oh yeah, there's two. There's one over here, and there's one to my where we just came from.
Hey, little furry dude. Ah, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Yeah, we are. Of course we are. Now though. Yeah, over here. All right. Yep. There's two over here.
Oh my, what a horribly sick little bird.
You don't look so good yourself, lady.
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
I thought you were a spotted orange-bellied rainframe. You know, yesterday I saw some terribly vicious creatures capture a mother flut-flut near the beach. Now there's this poor little orphan egg sitting in a nest at the top of the cliff, and I can't get to it. If you could climb up there and push it off, I've piled some hay down at the base to catch it safely. Do an old lady a favor, and I'll give you a power cell.
I don't know if hay is gonna stop a whole big ass dino egg from cracking, but it's cool. We'll do it. First, let's get the scout fly. Let's talk to this guy.
Gotta milk those yak cows. Oh, it's you. Oh, just resting my tired bones. I've been trying to get those ornery yak cows back into the pen all day. Some strange creatures tried to steal them earlier. You think you could help an old man and try to get him back into the corral?
Yeah, sure. The way we do this is we just hit him in the butt, or on the butt, not in the butt. Don't hit it. Don't hit cows in the butt, y'all. Hit them on the butt. Actually, don't even hit cows. They will attack your ass. Oh, hurry up, you yak cow. Even there. Alright, okay.
The cops, furniture,
Move! Come on, move. No, wrong way. Alright, I believe there's 2 more. Oh, 3 more, okay. The farthest one then. Move, you big old boy! Ooh, turn the other way! Alright, guys, going in. What the fuck? Get back in there. Alright, last one is over here. Man, I love the soundtrack of this game. There we go. Let's just collect these power cells real quick. Or not power cells, precursor orbs. Every single power precursor orb counts. Alright, let's go back now. Let's talk to the dude.
Ah, well done, my boy. You actually got those flea bags back into the pen. Now I can sleep in peace. Take this power cell for your trouble.
I love the victory animations in this. They're always so cool. We got our 5th power cell. Hell yeah. Alright, let's also scale this. I believe we could come up here. Yeah, and then grab these 2. And this just shows you that there are like these things over here around the world that only activate with blue eco. Alright, let's go up here. And there's also a scoutfly up here, which is cool.
Check out that funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
Alright, we just need 1 more for a power cell. Scoutflies will give us power cells by the way. Oh, fuck. Okay. Once we collect all 7, like Kiara said, we could get a power cell from them. They are in every biome of the game, and there's always 7 of them. And here's the last one, actually. There we go. Nice. 6 power cell.
All right. You
Then
found
let's
all
talk
the
this.
scoutflies in this area.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
This must be a precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Alright, so since we got that all running, we got our 6 power cell. Let's go to the pipelines and let's actually fix those first. There should be... Yep.
We scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
There we go. All precursor orbs are found in the Sandover village. Let's head into the jungle now. Man, the jungle biome actually used to freak me out as a kid. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just like the aesthetic and like the theme of it, and also the soundtrack too. So this game doesn't really have an XP system like other games like Ratchet and Sly Cooper and all that. But this game does have a progression system. I believe you get different power-ups the more you progress through the game. And I believe you can also bring them back to from newer areas to older areas. Right now, oh yeah, our first enemy right here, lurkers. Those are called, I think it's lurkers. There are different types of those, but yeah, those guys suck. I don't know why I'm collecting these. You can already. Okay. I don't know why I'm collecting those. First scoutfly in the jungle. Yeah, let's actually complete the top part first. Damn it. I always get hit there. So this is Blue Eco. This will activate this right here. It'll take us to a part of like what are they called? Fucking, I don't know, I forgot the names. Let's go up here. I can't see crap. There we go. There's always something over here. Yup, scoutfly.
We need Blue Eco to charge this platform up.
These are jump pads that only activate with Blue Eco. Dang, bro. And we got our 7th power cell, right? Yeah, 7th power cell, okay. Alright, let's go down. Yeah, this will take me to the pipeline. Okay. Yeah, sure. Nope. Pipeline. I think so, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so we got a precursor launcher here, but you aren't powered up with the blue stuff. So it ain't gonna help us.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, there we go. Dang it. Hell yeah.
Wow, did you see that? Blue eco-vents have been activated all over the world. I knew there was a way to turn them on. There must be places to turn on the other eco-vents as well.
Like I said, every orb counts, y'all. Oh my goodness, I forgot those flip. Wow, okay, I forgot those flip. And here's our first boss fight. This boss fight is pretty simple. Not when he does shit like that. Okay. Got him. V4! Okay, fuck off. Alright, that's not good. Come on, she die here. Yeah, you really don't want to get touched by those guys. Wow, okay. Pretty easy. I'm just gonna send out 4, I believe. No, there's 3. Oh, that guy took a bit too long. I just died. Alright. Oh, wait. Come on. There we go. 3 hits and he's dead. I'm also doing this. I know it's not rendering the animation. It's just how it is. Every time you hit something with that, it doesn't really render it. If it's like a boss fight or something like that, I believe, yeah. And then also, you do this. Get some precursor orbs out of this guy.